playing different guys in there. You know, we've used about 4 or 5 different people that we've at least looked at some point. And I don't know who that would be right now. We know Garrett's our guy, and finding a backup to him is a challenge for us right now. But, you know, I think not only Nikita, but a lot of those defensive front guys played good today. And some kind of expected. I thought in the last scrimmage, thought the offense started fast and kind of got the defense on their heels. And then as the scrimmage wore on, the defense caught up a little bit and kind of made it a kind of even trade-off. And then today, the defense started out fantastic. I wasn't worried about anybody getting rest because the offense was 3 and out so much. And then toward the end of the scrimmage, the offense got it going a little bit. And so, you know, there's some give and take going on right now, but we've certainly got to be more consistent. I think we will be once we more or less settle into 2 deep. Right now, we're playing a lot of kids, and, you know, I was disappointed that our offense didn't start faster, but you know, when you're disappointed in your offense, that means the defense is doing good things. So it's kind of hard as a head coach to look at either side and be totally disappointed. I did think the offense showed a little bit of character at the end when we went on a couple of drives.
Yeah. I guess the big consideration is to get Garrick and Colin back for game week.
I think so. But, you know, your problem is, Dan, you know, you can't sit around waiting on those two. You've got to work everybody else. The issue that we have, I mean, there's some kids that are banged up right now, and we need to get them healthy. But at the same time, there's some kids that need a whole lot of work right now that aren't ready to play. So we've got to, you know, not to, you know, be negative in any way, but you know, you've really got to gauge everything you do to the lowest level to get those guys that aren't quite ready to play. I have no doubts that we can win with Colin Summers and we can win with Garrick Williams, but I can't stop working to wait till they're healthy. We've got to work these other young guys, these freshmen and redshirt freshman linemen that are not ready to play. So as much as we need a couple of those guys back, we got to get the other guys ready.
Tyler Harris, we talked about him earlier. He's going to play this year.
Well, he is right now. You know, we've got him working into 2 deep. He's surprisingly physical for a freshman, and that's unusual for us. I mean, a lot of times the problem with offensive and defensive front guys is that as freshmen they're really talented, but they just don't kind of have the oomph to them. You know, they can't hit and get off blocks, or at least hit and sustain blocks if you're an offensive lineman. So he's a guy that's running with in the first 2 groups right now, and you know, if nothing changes, he very well could be playing in our opener.
Is this defense has a chance to be as good as you've had here at Wake?
Well, I don't know, Dan. I think, you know, we've obviously got some issues right now offensively front, and I think the thing that I like about I like about our whole football team, as you know, I like the energy on this team. I think these guys like to play, but it remains to be seen. I think talent is good. I think our defense has some talent. But I told our kids at the end of practice today that this is not an easy game to play. I mean, you got to bring it every snap. And so I think that, you know, we have potential to be a good defensive football team, but I wouldn't make any predictions yet.
You'll probably need them to play good really. Only you need to play well in every game, but particularly early in the year as your offensive line is coming together.
Yeah, I think so. I think, you know, the Liberty game presents some real challenges for us because we're not real sure what they're going to do, you know.
Right.
They've done different things under Turner offensively, and defensively they've got, you know, more than one coordinator, and they've both done different things. So we've got, you know, we're going to have to be, you know, on our toes, both sides of the ball, really. But I do think that for us early with these young offensive linemen, we're going to have to play good defense and hopefully give them, you know, some opportunities to go out and score some points.
Is 6 o'clock Saturday?